Okay, this the bracelet one. This is for Monday. So this will be for the 25th of September. So let's deal with Monday. So which one was for Monday, universe? Let me look and check because I forgot a little bit. I'm doing them a little early, you know, in case I can't do them next week. Let's just look. Okay, let's just see. Bear with me. Oh, it's coming again. Run with me. Hail Mary. Come with me. Na na na. Na 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 na. Okay. It's Tupac. Okay, let's just flow. Let's flow. Let me just see. Let me just check and see what Mondays was for. Enjoying tarot at night with the brass love one. Healer Tarot. That's me. Okay, let's just flow. I'm on here to help people, strengthen people, uplift people. That's what I'm all about. That's what my channel is about. My channel is not about violence. My channel is not about tearing anybody down. It's about lifting you up, helping you to grow into the person God wants you to be. And as long as God have me be on here and you two have me be on here, I'm going to say all I can say to help you. Or I'm going to go another direction. So I'm going to talk out to whoever I got to talk to. So Mondays is what organization? Oh, Mondays was the prison. I made a mistake then. Okay, let's see what Sundays was then. So I got to make this Sundays, and that is what? Bear with me so I can see what Sundays, because I made a mistake. I gave, so the government. So this would have to be the government. Let's follow. So this would be the government. Okay, let's see. Okay, universe. What I'm going to do is just take some cards. I'm going to show you there's a lot of them that I got mixed together. Healing of the soul and abuse cards, and they all mixed together. Follow me. So I just have to dig in and let God tell me when to stop. Okay, so just bear with me. I hear more. One more. Okay. Stop. Okay, here we go. Okay, government. Let's just flow. Well, this is my picture here. You see this thing just sitting here? That's my picture. But I have it here because I don't want the cards to go down in a hole. Okay, it says your first card is why do or if you allow others to dictate your religion. Somebody. You got to be free to make your own choices. Somebody who worked for the government, part of the government, or whatever's going on with you. Okay, that's a number card. Okay. It says right here that you have to allow life to follow you to the best places. God's saying be essential by coping. Okay, because somebody treating you like an animal. Controlling, dominating, and no longer will you bow down to this person. Follow me? Because it's transparent. This person looking at you as a liability, whoever you are. So we got a player. So if you're not dealing with a man, follow me? Because men is the player in my storyline, and this would be a woman. So if we're not dealing with that. So right now we dealing with the government. So this would be your job. So your job, the government, whoever your bosses are, would be this. And you would be this, trying to get in your position as far as whatever job you got. Get my drift? Or this is a man and a woman. I don't know which one it is yet. Or somebody looking at you as like a liability. You got to be a soldier in this thing, God says. Because why do you even care about your ex? So, an ex-partner or ex-job. And you're going to do a preview on this thing because you're on a battlefield, God says, with this situation. Because it says right here that you was deceived by somebody at service, somebody at work, or your man or your woman. Because some kind of way your bank account was out of control, something was charged to your account. So with that card, I like to say sometimes when your boss don't like to pay you your money, they holding back on your money, or some kind of way something was charged to your account, just what the card says, right? But you sick of this fiasco. I'm ready. You ready to do something. I don't know what you're ready to do. Quit or whatever you're ready to do. I don't know. Because, oops, they say somebody broke you off like a twig on a tree. You didn't do it. Okay, maybe you got fired. Maybe you're going to get fired. Maybe somebody broke up with you or going to break up with you. Let's flow. Because somebody wants you to say yes, but you saying maybe. It's like you thinking on something. And it says, I pick door love 1. So if it's a relationship, you pick door 1 love. You don't want to be mistreated. You want love. If it's your job, maybe you deciding whether or not you want to stay at a job or anything like that. Or if it's a man, he ran up your bank account and it's out of control. Or if it's your job, maybe they just didn't pay you like they should have. And they holding back on the money or whatever's going on. They noisy, I meant to say. They are really noisy. Bear with me. They don't want to drop, so maybe you don't want to leave. Somebody don't want to leave. You saw how long it was for a card to fall. Either you don't want to leave a job, or or a man don't want to leave you, or a woman don't want to leave you in a relationship or whatever. You want peace because somebody want to checkmate with you, or you want to checkmate. That's why. So we have right here. I wonder who I look like. Why did my mother give me up? So maybe your mother not supportive of you, or this person's mother. Or we can just put the mother card in the position of your boss, the government. They're not supportive of you. Who do you look like? We can change that around. I wonder who I look like. Because you got your training and all, but they making it seem like you somebody who haven't even gotten any training. Like you're not skilled, like you don't know what you're doing. Or it could be actually a real mother and child problem. Wonder who you look like, looking for your mother because you're adopted out there or anything like that. Let's just flow. So it says right here, you got to move away from anything that annoys you in your life. God says when you start to feel the real, you're going to come out as far as work or some man you connected to, a woman in relationship, or it's just a job. Okay, God says, when you leave your ex, it's going to be consequences if you don't leave a job that you connected to, or ex-partner, ex-friend, or whoever this is, or your family member, whoever this is. So your struggle going to lead you to the next place to be, God says. So if this is a job, you got to leave whatever the job, and God got another one for you. If it's a man, you got to drop him, and God got another one for you. Get my drift? If you have a hard time, don't stay stuck there, God says. Don't stay stuck in a stuck place. Don't stay there. Maybe dealing with Sagittarius or fire signs. Okay, looking at what's valid in this situation. Yeah, to bring favor to it or somebody toward you. So we have that something downtown can help you because you're drowning in a sea of feelings you can't recover from. Follow me? So you might be depressed, having anxiety. That's it. So we got bulletproof. So bulletproof is a gun card. This is when you shoot somebody, wound them, and murder them. Or I can take it another way. This is if somebody came at you, shot at you, or took their best shot to wound you in your feelings and spirit and emotions, to tear you down and tear you to shreds, and it grossed you out. Was the real gun card. Let's follow. Let's just go here. You must fight for your sanity. Okay, because it says right here, why did you hold on so long? So you could be somebody who your ex was killed, and you need to go to some kind of counseling or something like that, or bereavement. Let's just flow a little bit. Or it could just be a job. Let's just flow. So we have how do you know it's true that you need to go to counseling, or you need to leave an ex behind, or whatever God's talking about? Because it's going to be lighting a fire in you until it's lit, to let you know you need to go to counseling. See, depression. Yeah, you got to go to bereavement counseling or something. It don't supposed to last a lifetime, God says. God choose you and you choose you. Once you go to counseling or whatever God talking about, that means you're going to choose you. Yeah. Working on what? Okay. You want to know, do he really care? Maybe your boss. Maybe you're going to work and you got a boss who don't care about you grieving or whatever. Maybe your boss going to fire you because you're grieving or you have anxiety. I'm trying to work this. You stepping into the night light with a sage. You might be going to some kind of group. A fire sign. You might be going to a group meeting, or you might have been out some kind of way and somebody you know was murdered who was with you, or dealing with fire sign, period. You thinking about luxurious, chewing on luxurious. And the last one is, you got to focus on you now. 73, number 37, you could be 37. Got number 73 dealing with a 7 or 3. Or number 10. So we have right here, you got to focus on you now. Your last card, you chewing on luxurious, trying to make it, trying to prosper. Before that, you're going to be going out some kind of way with a sage or a fire sign, or somebody act like one. Adventurous, like the sage. Center of attention, or in fun, like the Leo. Or we got the Aries, the leader, right? You want to know, did he really care? Maybe somebody who killed someone. But let's just flow. It might not be killing, but some kind of way still you got to go to some kind of group. Because depression don't last for so long. And you got to choose you. So you might have broke it off with a guy, or he broke it off with you, or somebody you know got murdered. Okay, it's going to be lighting a fire in you until it's lit to let you know it's true that you need to go to some kind of counseling or bereavement or something for what you're going through. Okay, you had to fight for your sanity. Why did you hold on so long to feeling like that? Because we have right here that somebody tried to tear your emotions down, I guess. To wound you, tear you down, bruise you. And it bothered you. Or somebody you know was murdered, like I said. So here we got another card. Something downtown that can help you if a person was murdered, bereavement, or anything like that. If not that, we still going to go with something downtown you can go to for bereavement, or if you're just depressed about whatever you're depressed about. Having anxiety, maybe if you got a boss that's not treating you right, you don't know if you're going to get fired or what was going on here. Because you might want your boss to bring favor to it, something, whatever it might be, that you feel you need or whatever. Looking at what's valid. So we have, God said don't stay stuck anywhere, right? If you're having a hard time, don't stay stuck there. Get what God's telling you. Your struggle going to lead you to the next place. So if you have an anxiety or anything like that, depression, God telling you in here to go to some place around where you live at, that's downtown or whatever, that's a bereavement place or counseling, because you got to go to one of them places because God's sending you to help and telling you. Okay, that's through me, the Brass Love One Healer Tarot. Don't stay stuck there, God says. Your struggle is going to lead you to the next best place. Get what God's saying. Please, God wants you to be. Well, there's going to be consequences if you don't leave your ex. Or if you leave your ex. So if we're talking about a real ex, there's consequences if you don't even leave that person behind. Or if you leave him behind or her. But if it's a job, it's going to be consequences if you don't leave that job. Because it's not working for you. Okay? You got to move away from anything that annoys you, God says. Man or job, whatever this is. When you start to really feel the real, you're going to come out. So you wonder who you look like and why did your mother give you up. So if we dealing with your mother some kind of way, maybe we dealing with your mother. Could be we dealing with I wonder where you at though. Let's see. Why did my mother give me up? You could be an adoption. You could have been adopted. Could have been raised by somebody else. I wonder who I look like. Why did my mother give me up? Your mother might wasn't supportive of you. You want to checkmate though for a peace treaty. Your next one is somebody kind of wanted love, I guess, but you wasn't saying yes to it because you picked door one, love. You want love. You don't want junk. Get what I'm saying? So somebody broke you off like a twig on a tree, maybe fired you, or a man broke up with you or something like that, or a woman. If you tired of the fiasco and somebody said, I'm ready. So you was tired of fiasco with somebody or somebody is. Where you was ready or the person was ready because the bank account was charged up by your ex or whatever, and it was out of control, or your bosses or whoever didn't pay you like they should because you was deceived by somebody of service right here. Your bosses or your guy, whoever you got. So you're on the battlefield and you did a preview and you saw that. So it says you got to be a soldier in it all. God says, why do you even care about your ex job or ex lover, whoever this is? Because the person was a player and you were searching for love, or we dealing with your job and your job would be the player. Follow me? And you searching for love, trying to get in your position as far as work. But this person looked at you as a liability, work, or a man or female friend of yours because somebody was controlling you bad, work, or a man of yours, or woman, or whoever you got. And you decided you wasn't going to bow down to this person no more and take this person's orders or let this person control. You was going to allow life to follow you to the best places like God says. A better job, a better man. Get what I'm saying? You're going to be essential by coping. And your first card is, why do you, if you allow others to dictate your religion, don't allow nobody to dictate your religion. You dictate it. You control what you believe and don't believe. Why do I allow others to dictate? You got to be free to make your own choices when it comes down to religion. It's very important. Okay, this is the very slow one here, Tarot here on YouTube. This would be for Monday, dealing with any organization.